I banned my brother from Christmas after my wife caught him and my dad trash-talking her. My dad is disabled and moved into our house about 6 months ago. He can't work anymore because of his back. So my wife and I took him in since he had nowhere else to go. The thing is, my dad has never taken care of himself in his entire life. My mom did everything for him before she passed away 3 years ago. Cooking, cleaning, laundry, everything. Now, my wife Maya has basically taken over that role and she's not happy about it. She makes meals for all of us, does his laundry with ours, and helps him with stuff around the house. My dad has never once said thank you. He just expects it like it's her job or something. Right after Thanksgiving, my older brother Jake stopped by to visit. I was out in the garage working on my car when they were sitting in the living room talking. Maya was in the kitchen putting away dishes, and she overheard the entire conversation. My dad was complaining about her to Jake, saying how she dresses like a slob around the house and how she's always in a bad mood. Jake laughed and said, "Yeah, she's pretty miserable, isn't she?" My dad agreed and started talking about how the food she makes is boring and tasteless. Maya walked into the living room holding a dish towel and just stared at them. She didn't say anything, just stood there until they noticed her. The look on their faces when they realized she'd heard everything was priceless. She turned around and walked upstairs without a word. When I came inside, she told me what happened. I was furious. I went straight to Jake and told him to get out and that he wasn't welcome in our house anymore. He tried to laugh it off like it was no big deal, but I literally pushed him toward the door and told him to leave. Then I had a serious talk with my dad. I told him if he ever talked about my wife like that again, he could find somewhere else to live. He tried to defend himself, saying he was just venting, but I shut that down immediately. Since then, Maya has completely stopped doing anything for my dad. She still cooks dinner for us, but she makes enough for 2 people, not 3. The first night she did this, my dad came into the kitchen asking where his plate was. She looked at him and said, "That's the food I made. Eat it or starve." There wasn't enough for him. He had to make himself a sandwich. He's been making his own meals ever since, and the house has been tense as hell. My dad keeps complaining that he doesn't know how to cook, and that it's hard for him because of his disability. But his disability is his back, not his hands. He can stand at the stove just fine. He just never learned because someone always did it for him. Now Christmas is coming up and my brother keeps texting me asking if he can come over for dinner. I told him absolutely not. He's not welcome until he apologizes to Maya, and even then I'm not sure. My dad has been moping around the house looking miserable. Yesterday he asked if I would talk to Maya about cooking for him again, or if I could make him some of the special dishes he likes for Christmas. I told him no to both. I said, "This is your own fault for never learning to take care of yourself. You're a grown man. Figure it out."